The consistency chain for network marketing. A remarkably simple process for harnessing the power of habit, eliminating self-sabotage, and achieving your goals. Written by George Campbell and Jim Packard. Narrated by George Campbell and Jim Packard, and Cindy Telisak.
Dedication. To all the frustrated people who are searching, striving, and falling short, and to all the people who are trying to help them. Forward by Richard Fenton and Andrea Waltz, co-authors of the #1 Amazon network marketing bestseller, Go for No.
Fact: important tasks that get done consistently, even if they aren't done perfectly, can lead to massive success. That is the power of consistency. Conversely, lack of consistency is probably one of the single biggest reasons for the failure of millions of human endeavors. Not the endeavor itself, just the lack of consistency. Because the most perfectly planned tasks without the power of effective execution lead to stagnation and even failure. But we already know this, right? Right? So the question remains, if we know consistency matters, why do we still behave inconsistently? The reason is, while we know consistency matters on a logical basis, our emotions often get in the way. The authors of this book know this all too well. We got to know George Campbell and Jim Packard over a decade ago in connection to a book we had written called Go for No. If you've been in network marketing for a while, you may be familiar with it. Jim Packard told us how he incorporated the Go for No concept into his daily recruiting system he used for his network marketing business. When we caught back up with Jim years later, he was still using the system. Around the same time, we interviewed George Campbell as part of a documentary video we were shooting. We had a nice lunch, gave George a copy of Go for No, and never heard from him again. Don't get us wrong, George and Jim are both wildly successful people by any standard, and each has developed the ability to be consistent in different areas. Which leads us back to our book. The primary idea behind Go for No is that the most certain way for you to increase success in life is to intentionally increase your failure. Put another way, the more no's you are willing to hear, the more yeses you will encounter along the way. On the surface, it sounds counterintuitive, but trust us, it works. It's a numbers game that never fails if played long enough. As simple as the Go for No concept may be, there's a problem. The problem is that no one wants to fail. So getting people to fail more often, more consistently, can be a challenge, no matter how logical. That's why we were so thrilled when we read the manuscript for the consistency chain. The consistency chain is much more than just that. It's the missing link for many people, pun intended.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?